Attention all activity providers, let me introduce you to the official sponsor of the Start, Grow, Scale podcast. Meet Pebble, the award-winning platform that will help you manage your admin and streamline your day-to-day business, freeing up your time to focus on what you love, running your fantastic activities for children. Why choose Pebble? It's simple. Fast setup, intuitive platform, and hands-on customer success team ready to spend less time on admin and more time on creating incredible classes. Visit bookpebble.co.uk and join a community of over 1,000 activity providers today. Quote the code CHRISSY24 when joining to get your first month on the platform for free. A children's activity expert here in the UK, working with providers across the globe to help them start, grow and scale their children's activity business by unlocking their potential to maximize their income so they get to do what they love. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? I hope you've all had a wonderful half-term break and you're feeling refreshed and ready to get back to work to deliver your classes, your events, your workshops. I've just come back from Menorca and I just wanted to share a few of my learnings that have happened over the last week or so. So I flew out to Menorca on my own for the week because I needed to finish my book, which I'm really excited about. And it's currently with the editor, hopefully fingers crossed, ready to be launched in July. And I spent that week working on my business. So that's the first tip I want to give everyone. When you take yourself out of the environment that you're currently in, you will always get better ideas and things will just generally flow. So if you do struggle with overwhelm or being distracted, because a lot of us do work from home these days, obviously you're out delivering your classes, but then when you come back, your office could be the kitchen table, it could be a little desk in the house, and there's lots of distraction around us with, the kids, school runs, nursery runs, feeding, cleaning, all the things. And sometimes it's best to take yourself out. So it could be that you go and work from a cafe for a day to get some clarity. It could be that you book yourself an Airbnb for a weekend, or you do what I did and took yourself out of the country to completely recharge and refresh and do some work on the business. And that's what I did. I worked on my book because I know I needed to get it ready, but I also reflected on the last 5 months of the work I've been doing and then looked at the plans for the future. And just generally, ideas flow so much better when you're not in the daily grind. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. So make sure that, if you are looking to grow and scale your business, take yourself out of your environment, go and work somewhere else for the day and see what ideas come to you. The second thing I wanted to talk about is mindset, because right now I'm working with lots of providers who are having wobbles, as I would call it, and it's all to do with the mindset that's going on in your business right now. And there's a lot of things I wanted to mention about this because I've been spending time on my own, because obviously if you've been following me on my socials, my family have moved back to the Isle of Skye, and currently my partner is building me an office. But I've been obviously on my own now this is the 3rd week, and I didn't realize how much I actually talked to myself. I didn't realize how many conversations go on in my head on a daily basis. And I think I didn't realize this because obviously usually I'm really busy running around doing all the things with the kids and generally life at home, that I didn't realize how many conversations I've actually have until I've been on my own. And the mindset thing does come from all the conversations that are going on in your head. And I've been recently working with some providers who are struggling with their mindset right now. Maybe the business is not going as well as they hoped. maybe the sales are not coming in right now, or the marketing's not working, and they're getting all of these things going on in their head, all these messages, all this self-doubt, all this negative talk. And I completely get it, because when you have the conversations going on in your head, you have to flip it. You have to flip that negative speak into positive talk, and you have to catch yourself in the moment of doing it. So as soon as a thought pops in your head and it's a negative one, you need to flip it into a positive and use positive affirmations. Like, that's not true. Like, you need to use the word like, that's not true. This is just a period of time that I'm trying to get through. These are the good things that are happening right now. You have to flip the energy. And I was talking about this as well last night when I was hosting a sales session in my children's activity business club, because sales is all about energy. It's all about the exchange of energy. And if your mindset is not in the right place right now, and it's down in the toilet, so to speak, and it's all doom and gloom, you are not going to be able to go out and make the sales in your business that you really want. You have to be in the right mindset for it. You have to be able to literally switch the light button, on, and flip it into positive energy. That doesn't come easy to some people. You have to really work on your mindset, success mindset, on all the things, like working on, like I said, positive affirmations, or switching up the energy. Do you need to go for a run? Do you need to go and get some fresh air? Do you need to dance around? You do what you need to do that makes you feel good in order to get your energy in the right place. And obviously you need to have self-care. You need to be looking after your mental health. That means, eating properly, drinking water, hydration, going to bed early, getting the sleep, doing all the things to look after yourself. Because if you don't look after you, the business, isn't going to run. You are the business. So you are the number one priority. You need to look after you. So that was the second thing that I wanted to mention in the podcast this week. Look after yourself and be kind to yourself with the speaking that's currently going on in your mind. And if you feel like you're in a negative place right now, or a bad season, you need to flip it. You need to think of the good things and all the positive stuff to get your energy in the right place. The third thing I want to talk about, which is my ramble today, is investing in yourself. Now, I'm having obviously lots of conversations with people who want to come and work with me. And obviously, I will always give you a proposal for the work. And the two main objections that always come back from any sales situation is time and money. And I completely get it. Either you don't have the time, or you're not prioritizing your time correctly, or it's money. You don't have the money, or you're not sure if this investment is going to bring you the return that you want to see. And I know this to be true because right now I'm making a decision about investing in myself again. I've always been an advocate, and I tell everyone all the time, I always back myself as the number one person to do anything. If I'm going to go into a race, I'm going to back myself. I've always invested in my knowledge and in my skills and in my training, because I know that when I make the decision to invest, it's going to get me a return. It's going to grow me as a business owner. Now, the two things I always look at is time and money. First of all, time. Is this going to be worth my time investing in? So obviously, whenever I make a decision to invest in myself, I go all in. So that means I need to dedicate the time to make this happen, to make this investment worth my time. So that's the first thing, time. And some people are like, oh, I'm not sure if it's the right time for me. Let me tell you, time waits for no one. There is never going to be a right time to do anything. You just have to find the time. You have to make the time. And there is, we all have 24 hours in the clock. We all have the same amount of time. It's how we use our time effectively is what's going to help us get to our goals. So if that means that I'm not going to sit there and watch a Netflix episode in the evening, then so be it. I will scrap that in order to help my business grow. So we do have time. It's about prioritizing where we're going to put the effort in. Second thing, money. Is this investment going to make me money? That's all I'm interested in. I'm only interested in A, is this going to be worth my time and effort because I've got to put the time in to do the work? B, is it going to make me money? Am I going to see a return on my investment? If the answer is yes, I will always invest. I will always invest because I know I will make that money back and some. And that's happened in every investment decision that I have made. I've made my money back and some on top of it. So if you are right now looking at investing in, if it's a program, if it's a coach, if it's a mentor, if it's an expert, like anyone, and it doesn't mean, obviously, I'm not saying you should be investing in me. Obviously, totally, I would say to do that. But I'm just saying, if you're making those business decisions to grow right now, those are the only two questions you need to ask yourself. My time, is it worth my time doing this? B, is it going to make me money? If the answer is yes, then do it. It's as simple as that. If you want to grow and scale your business, if you want a profitable business, if you want to be successful, then you have to invest time and money into the business. It is as simple as that. So those are my 3 things that I just wanted to talk about today. 1 was take time out of your business so you can get clarity, so you can actually think and get those ideas flowing. 2, take care of yourself and work on your mindset every single day. And the 3rd thing, invest in yourself. You have to 100% believe in you. If you invest in you, then you will be successful. You will make money. And if you would love to come and work with me this month in the Children's Activity Business Club, I'm hosting my 1K in 7-day challenge. And what I love about this challenge is the process, okay? So not only are we going to aim to earn £1,000 in a week, which you may think that is just crackerjack, Chrissy, I cannot do that. I'm totally going to tell you, you can. You just need to have the right offer with the right marketing and sales strategy. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you in the business club this month. We're going to be hosting the challenge over the course of June. And even if you don't make the sales, which I would be completely astounded at if you didn't make any sales, it's going to highlight, it's going to magnify the issues that are currently going on in your business. It could be that your offers are not strong enough, your marketing is not strong enough, your sales systems are not strong enough. So you have nothing to lose. It's a win-win process. Either you're going to make some money, or it's going to tell you where you need to, what you need to work on in order to help you make money for the future. So you can join the business club right now for just $9.99. And if you use the code Chrissy Crew at the checkout, you will get it for $9.99 this month. And then you can just stay in the business club afterwards. It's $39.99. It's an absolute bargain. We do so much great work in the Children's Activity Business Club. It's totally the place to be. You will then come and join us, and we've got loads of things in the pipeline for this year. You know, we have masterclasses, we've got guest expert speakers, we have masterclasses, we have training, we have resources. We're going to be doing some other work around challenges this year to help you start, grow, and scale your business so you get to make money, so you can get to do what you love. If you've loved today's podcast, which is the rambles of Chrissy Monaghan this week, please rate it, subscribe to it, review it, share it with your fellow providers, get them to come and listen, get them to come and be part of my world, get them to join the business club because I would love to see you there. I'll be back next week with a new podcast for you. But in the meantime, look after yourself and your business. And I can't wait to speak to you all very soon. Take care. Bye for now.